I'll just wait for Dermot to join me here now. There you are now.
Just give me a minute, I'll be ready. We're now live on YouTube as well.
Oh, very good, very good. I read out Daniel Levy's statement there, Dame.
Yeah, I think you might need to read that again, Philip, because we weren't live on YouTube. So,
sure. Just hang on there a second. My phone has just decided to do a wobbler on me here. Hold on. Right, here we go. This statement was released at about 5:30 this evening, just before, only 10 or 15 minutes ago. Dear all, Sunday's performance against Newcastle was wholly unacceptable. It was devastating to see. We can look at many reasons why it happened, and whilst myself, the board, the coaches, and the players almost all take collective responsibility, ultimately the responsibility is mine. Christian will leave his current role along with his coaching staff. Christian stepped in at a difficult point in our season, and I want to thank him for the professional manner in which he and his coaching staff have conducted themselves during such a challenging time. I wish him and his staff well. Ryan Mason will take over as head coach duties with immediate effect. Ryan knows the club and the players well. We shall update you further on his coaching staff in due course. I met with the player committee today. Now, what the player committee quite is, I'm fascinated to know. Was it all the players or just a representation of them?
Yeah.
God is determined to pull together to ensure the strongest possible finish of the season. We are all clear we need to deliver performances which earn your amazing support. Come on, you Spurs, Daniel.
All right.
What
do we make of that?
It has to be predicted earlier. The Stellini would not allow
it is. So we did say that earlier. If you were watching us earlier, we did predict he would go today, and it proves again we were right, Philip. This channel is always on the money, always on. We're on the beaten.
We actually never put anything out there unless we're 90% sure it's accurate. We were quite confident to put that Stellini. Now, the other bit of information we put out this morning is yet to come true. And maybe Dermot, you might enlighten the people on that one.
Oh Lord, do I have to? This is what's called stringing your co-host by a noose around his neck, tying it straight, waiting to make a mug of himself. But I will, Philip.
You enjoy saying this again. Go on.
Huh? I know I did enjoy saying. I will enjoy saying it again. Right. I need to find it first. It wasn't in there. Don't know why I'm looking in there. What am I looking at? See, I'm all over. The lean it goes, and I'm all over the place. Right. Okay. All right. Here we go. Right. This is what I got told this morning. Daniel Levy is considering leaving Tottenham Hotspur. He feels that he has to do what is right for the club, but he hasn't made his choice yet. He has come to a realization that the club needs to be sold. A new vision is required to take Tottenham to the next level. So I will copy that, and I will put that in the. I'll put that going across the. In the banner, and I'll put that going across this.
I'll just read out a couple of comments while you're doing that, Dermot.
Yeah, you might as well, Philip. Yeah, if you can.
Wayne Bonner is in his house. Hi, Wayne. And he's saying, sup, everybody. So they finally pulled the trigger then. What a club. I think, to be honest with you, Stellini was a dead man walking from 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. He really was. There was nowhere to hide. He was gone after that performance, No. And here's Aussie 12 saying, poor Mason. Yeah, well, I mean, listen, I know he's not everybody's ideal choice, but he's what we've got to do with till the end of the season. And let's face it, he is an ex-player. He's closer to the players than maybe Stellini was. So he might be able to get something out of the players between now and with another 6 months to go. And DJ Samuel says, bloody hell, Mason. There they are. It's what we have. And this is the one I'm interested in now. Daniela Zita, doesn't Mason play 4 at the back? Well,
he does.
He does, what to say. And Danielle, if I can just say something, I meant to say this to you on Saturday, but we didn't do the watch on Sunday. I watched Orient getting promoted last season, and it was I don't know if you saw this. It's the most amazing I've ever seen in a football pitch. The game was still going on. Orient were playing. They got word that their opposition had lost, and they were promoted. And they started celebrating on the pitch before final whistle. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen on a football pitch.
I tell you, another team that needs a big shout out is Wrexham, and what them guys.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds and his mate, they've done a fantastic job.
It's amazing what a few million quid can do, though, as well. But no, they've done really, really good. So anyway, that's Orient out of the way for a while. And Jose Garcia saying, "Hello, boys. We need a major reshuffle. Nothing that we already know. But when the longer anything takes, the longer we remain stagnant, as we have done for 23 years. Yeah, like this is the most important managerial appointment we've made. I know that we keep making them, but this is the most important one because we're at a crossroads now.
Yeah.
And one road leads to European glory, the other road leads to mid-table mediocrity. And I know which one I want to be on. So
I want on the road to glory.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, again, I meant to feel sorry for the poor guy. Yeah, well, I mean, this is going to make Manchester United's visit on Thursday very interesting now. Do the players react to Ryan Mason coming in, or are we going to be subject to another performance where the away team dominates us? Very interesting to see. It's made the watch along very interesting on Thursday, don't it?
It really has, Philip.
Yeah. And
it really has. I'm sorry, I was halfway back from the shop when I got the phone call on, so I legged it.
Oh,
that's why
okay.
That's why I look a bit. I don't look like Rocky. Let's put it that way.
The comments are rolling in here.
They are. We've got to start at the bottom. We've got okay, you did that one then.
So Rob Belcher-Levy out all day long. Let's hope dear Daniel and the fellows will follow Stellini, which I fear not. Big up Dermot and Philip. Hi Rob. Well, we can only hope that what Dermot said there does come to fruition. And
if not, you would see Philip with laughing with a laughing hand or a noose around my neck, drag me around the whole of Ireland saying he's an idiot.
I wouldn't do that. No. I'd
put you in past you. Well, I wouldn't put past anyone here to do it.
Just Wexford.
Oh, you're funny.
And Wayne Bonner says what we all hope. We might start playing attacking football under Mason. Yeah.
I think they've forgotten what attacking football is.
It's actually when the ball goes across the halfway and into the other people's half. So maybe we can tell them.
Is that how you do it? All right.
That's what it is. Yeah. I mean, it's so long since we've seen it.
I know.
I think you've forgotten what the penalty area looked like. The only reason I recognised it was I could see the opposition goalkeeper with his deck chair out.
So what it is, right? They get over the halfway line and they're attacking. Right, something.
Yeah, they're trying new every day. And the funny thing at the other end of the pitch,
Oh, is that the trick? Oh, I get you.
Yeah. Harry Kane seems to know about it, but the rest of them seem to have forgotten.
The rest of them are a bit thick.
Oh, anyway, Derek Hutchinson, Levy out. Well, we might get the way. You never know. And this is FTSN column. We're looking forward to doing the watch along the column. There's a Manchester.
I'm going to hide. Hang on.
Well, we look forward to it until we're not looking forward to it, right? It's probably about 10 minutes into the match. He says, "Are we happy with Mason being in charge for a bit? What else can we do? We have to take it."
I love Daniel's comment. The next one, I'm not sure if it was right to celebrate when the game was still going
on. Oh dear. Says, pick whatever formation you like. We just don't have the players to fit these. At the moment, we don't know. There's a few players that need to be shifted out, and get replaced. And United Spurs of America saying, big up Dermot and Philip. How you doing, United Spurs?
Big up, Jacob.
Jacob, the word has obviously hit the American mainland.
I want to say something to big up Jacob with a voice that can do the audibles. There you go. Is that all right, Jacob? Give me a thumbs up if that's low enough for you. He has a voice that you can listen to doing the audio books. He really does.
Yeah,
I could fall asleep listening to Jacob.
He's a brilliant voice. He's brilliant voice.
He has. Yeah. I could fall asleep listening to that man. He could put me into a nice sleep.
I don't know, Jacob. Don't take that up right that you put people to sleep because you might put Dermot to sleep. Anyway, Daniel Aziz suggested that was ironic. I am so happy for them up to League One. The club deserves it. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they'll probably get fined for what they've done on the pitch, but still, it'd be worth it.
If anyone thinks I'm laughing at Stellini getting the sack, the answer is no. But it's just, I'm just in this funny
mood. Talking about mood, Wayne has got a very good point here. He says, I can't wait to see the atmosphere at home on Thursday. May just force myself to watch the United game to check out the atmosphere. It should be the atmosphere. Okay, put it like this. If nothing happened, between now and next Thursday. The atmosphere will be like the Queen's funeral, Winston Churchill's funeral, Gandhi's funeral, all rolled into one. It'll be funereal. But I think now that we've got rid of possibly one of the problems, if they react to Ryan Mason and all, the atmosphere might be half good there until such time as the team let the fans down and the atmosphere goes back to zero again. What do you reckon, Dermot? Do you think it might? The atmosphere could be, and there could be an air of expectation on Thursday evening.
Well, I think first thing they'll have the Benny Hill music play when the players come out, because that's what.
Yeah.
And then as soon as Sanchez does something wrong, that means the atmosphere will change. It depends if Sanchez plays or not.
I doubt he'll start now.
No, it does. They have got rid of one of the problems in all seriousness, Philip. They really do. But will these players respect Mason? The answer to that is probably no. These players are they're unmanageable. That's the problem. The group of players we've got are unmanageable.
Well, I do not. Did you see somewhere in the paper today where Emerson Royale's agent, who I think is also his father, stated that Emerson wants to go to a club that's going to challenge for trophies like Real Madrid? I mean, I was just about getting some respect for that fella. Now I haven't. He's had 2 good matches in about 200, and he wants to play for Real Madrid. Come on. Don't talk about kicking a team when you're down. Maybe it was done to give the rest of the boys a bit of a laugh,
Oh God, we're so behind the chat here, Philip.
Oh yeah, I should listen.
We'll go. If I give you a question now, Philip, with Mason gone, what would Stellini gone? Who would you think Mason's backroom staff will be?
Well, I made a suggestion that it's going to be Yaya Toure and Jermaine Defoe, but we'll see what happens. I think it's going to be somebody. It has to be people from within. You can't bring in people from outside now, and those guys are there. And they've done a reasonably good job with some of the underage teams are doing better than others. But I think Yaya Toure to me is an ace that we have up our sleeve there, because that guy's a proven winner.
Yeah,
and I'll tell you one thing. Sorry,
Tequila's asking, did Mason go as well?
No, he's in charge. He's actually in charge for the rest of the season.
Yeah, FTC Colin says they broke the news earlier about this as well. Very quick turnaround. Well done, gents. Keep up the work. Thank you so much, Colin. It really means a lot to us. And I want to thank my source as well. He's been spot on every time, so I want a big thank out to him as well. The man I trust. Who else is in? We've got Brian Maguire in here, Philip.
I think it was all Conte staff. Yeah, they were Conte staff. They're all gone now. They're all gone.
We've got big up to Terry White as well. Big up, Terry. Thank you for coming in. We've got Adrian Shah saying sacking Stellini is like sacking the temp staff for spilling coffee on
That's a very good point, actually. It is actually. When you think that we've sacked the assistant to the manager, and now the assistant to the assistant has taken over. If you can work that out.
Jesus.
It could only be Tottenham. It could only be Tottenham.
Yeah, only Tottenham. That's why I swear the Benny Hill music. We've got Derek Hutchinson. Big up, Derek. Says, I blame Levy for the situation this club finds itself in and hiding again. Yeah, absolutely. United Spurs America says, you all flatter me. Well, we always flatter. Jacob, when are you coming on here? We've got to get you back on here again, Jacob. We loved you the last time. Come on in, son. Put your feet up by the fire, grab yourself a coffee, and come and join me and Philip as we tell you the Spurs news from the greatest country in the world, Ireland. Watch now, he put something in there in the middle about America. Right.
We're trying to keep the mood up here. The mood has been so downbeat for the last 24 hours. We're just trying to lift the spirits here a little bit,
Well, I pre-recorded something. It was the first 100 years. It was a documentary done on Sports Night on BBC. In 1982. So I've downloaded it. I've now got just to put it together, and it will be out. It'll be put out sometime, I think around 9 or 10 o'clock tonight on the channel. And don't forget, our podcast is on at 6 o'clock. So we have to be off with it. We can't be in 2 places.
So we better get off here.
I think it's 6 o'clock. Just let me double check that. I may put it on for 7 o'clock.
Brian reckons it's going to be toxic at the United game.
I say it will be.
It will be, but I don't think it's going to be as toxic as it would have been if things had stayed the same. I think there will be an element of people giving Ryan Mason a chance. because he was a popular player for us, so let's see how it goes. It'll be very interesting. And you can be sure Sky are going to be all over this, or BT,
they will be.
They'll be all over.
I don't know what time that's going at, actually, Philip. I will check now for you. Do you want to go to the rest of the chat there, Philip?
Yeah, let's see now. Fabio.
Chat.
Let's see now. Faro 27 need to wield that axe on the squad in the summer. Ryan Mason won't save the season. Villa, Brighton, and Liverpool are very close. Yeah, Villa are playing tomorrow as well, so Villa could actually be ahead of us before we play on Thursday. Oh yeah, the axe has to be wielded. Whoever the new manager coming in is going to have his shopping list, and there are certain people in that dressing room who won't be with us next season. That's for sure. Tequila.
What we have to do, we have to jump off because we have to rush off and do our podcast, Philip. It's on in 2 minutes.
If there's anything else here that might need to...
I just want to quickly go through the chat. Big up Ireland. I cannot wait to visit where my wife visits you and go, you come over, me and Philip will look after. We'll be a tiger. Yeah. And Colin says a bit of a boast for the lads on Thursday. Bruno might be out. Brilliant.
Yeah, Bruno Fernandes. Yeah. United have a lot of injuries. Both their centre backs are out, so
And we have a super chat here from Emily Dunn. Big up, Emily. Hope you and Dave and the family and everyone is keeping well. And thank you so much. I am so touched by that. Thank you. She says, great show, guys. Keep up the good work. Big up Dermatron and the Godfather. Emily, God bless you. And big love to you and Dave as well. So hope you two are doing grand. Thank you so, so much. And Brian, I'm watching the Spurs under Poch. I was loving it. Sorry, I can't get that right. I
was watching Spurs under Poch. I was loving it. What would I give to watch that side of football?
I swear to God, there is no vodka in this, by the way. I'm telling you, it's just Coke.
I think you might be watching Poch at Chelsea, the way things are moving down.
I think they are. But listen, we're going to bounce out of here because our podcast has just started, so we can't be in two places at once. Or do you want to carry on, Philip? Do you want to carry on?
Well, we're just going to read out some of the rest of the chats. I think they're all mostly gone. They are actually mostly gone. Colin is saying a bit of a boost.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I read that one. Yeah, Bruno might be out. Yeah, I think we can't be hogging the airways. So anyway, just for anyone that's just joining us, Christian Stellini has been sacked as of half an hour ago by Daniel Levy and all his coaching staff. Ryan Mason is taking charge for the rest of the season. His coaching staff to be announced, but they have to come from within the club, I think. So we're waiting to see how that one goes.
And Daniel Levy is considering his future.
Exactly, yeah. So mightn't be a bad day for Spurs after all.
No. So if that news breaks, me and Philip will be on at 1 o'clock in the morning.
So 4 o'clock in the morning.
My other half and your other half may kill us, but we will be on.
I'm well used to that.
All aboard what? All aboard the Tottenham
trauma train. Yeah. And Jacob is saying, would love to join you all at THFC till I die soon, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, you get on over here and we'll make it home with a nice cup of coffee and long bag fire. With a bit of music in the background. No problem, Terry White.
Thanks for all the updates. Right, lads, we're going to finish it there, I think.
I just want to say something, Philip. They're saying this Coca-Cola, no zero sugar, no caffeine, right? I've just had half a can and I'm hyper. Like I'm hyper.
Everything you read on the can. I don't know how they say that, really,
Yeah. We know that bunny out of Bambi, the one with the Bigfoot that keeps... No, the fella... No, not out of Bambi, out of Winnie the Pooh, Tigger.
Right.
That's how I feel at the moment. I'm bouncing.
Right. No, there's no answer to that. There really isn't.
Well, that's when ADHD gets on top of you. But it's fun. Right. It is fun.
It's fun. Okay, then. Right. Well, listen. Until we get more news, that's it. We'll be back as soon as anything else breaks. And I don't we'll hear much more tonight, now, but that's the story. So we at least now there's a semblance of order being restored. Hopefully, that things will now get back on a bit of an even keel till the end of the season.
Yeah.
But who knows? It's Spurs. You never know what's going to happen.
And please all get over to our podcast, which is on now. We really would appreciate the likes on that and the subscriptions. Please join Dave and Jack later, I think, for the fan show. Get over there and get the guys up to 10K. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for myself and Mr. Philip Brady. We will be back soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.